Let's open these so it's just not loud. Yes.
This?
Yep. That doesn't really match with the music that we have playing, but you're ruining the lo-fi vibe that I set up.
I'm sorry, it's almost
this
New
stream.
Year's. It's almost New Year's, and I got a party like it's the end of 2020.
Which it is.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Hi guys.
Hey.
We are currently enjoying some beers sent to us by my good friend Jake over at A Certain Point of View. He sent us some local sack beers, he called it.
Sacramento.
But we didn't know
I
what
prefer
that...
Sacramento.
Yeah, sack beers.
My
Brewed
favorite beer is a good sack beer.
Brewed in Auburn, California. Crooked Lane is mine. Is that what that one's from too?
I don't think so. Mine's from Device Brewing Company. Made in Sac is it what it's called.
Yeah. So
SAC, maybe?
California beer, yay.
We gave up on the Darth Maul mural that we were building. I'm gonna finish it, but it just wasn't a very exciting build to just have something flat here and just like
One
push
color at a time.
the same kind of piece into the same. It was just not an exciting build, I felt.
Yeah.
So I'll finish that some other time. But we did get.
This set is way more exciting.
So excited! Ahsoka's in this one.
Yeah.
And one of the clone troopers with the orange painted on his face. One of the 332nd. That's very exciting, I feel. Hilo's excited.
What is up? Oh boy. Reef Ton. I assume Rain Man. Yep, Rain Man's here too. Stuart.
Hand that back.
RD Films, aka our buddy Mono.
Thanks, Hilo.
Hello.
Got stickers.
Stickers! Oh, just this?
There weren't any stickers in the mural.
That's true.
You are looking a gift horse in the mouth. That's what you're doing.
What?
A sticker horse. You never heard that?
A gift horse?
Yeah.
What's a gift horse?
Like a horse that's a gift.
I'm looking at a gift horse in the mouth?
Uh-huh. I don't really know exactly what that saying means, but it means like don't judge a gift that's been given to you. And this is my gift to you. Happy New Year. Stickers. 2 of them. Maybe 3.
I'm so lucky. Put that there for safekeeping. And Ted comments here. What's up, Ted? I believe when I tweeted this out, I said that we were going to be talking about our hopes and dreams for 2021.
Okay. I hope 2021 is better.
Yeah.
I hope to see my friends in 2021.
Too. We hope to get vaccinated, and we hope to just party every day, all day. Hilo has a mask.
Hilo, speaking of.
Yeah, who knows when us young-ish, healthy people will get the vaccine, but, you know, fingers crossed it'll be sometime in 2021. Even if it's later in the... I don't know. Let's read some super chats, because we've already got a couple. You guys are on it tonight.
Do you want angry face Ahsoka or happy face?
Let me see.
Just real quick. Sorry to interrupt, but...
Happy face. She's happy that 2020 is almost over.
Okay.
Ooh, look at the Montrals. Sorry, the Montrals look really good. But I can't open this. Excuse me. Sorry, like I feel very mucusy today. So beer is a good choice. Anyways, Sleep of Giants has the first super chat. They asked me earlier today if we were going to do a Lego build today, and I said yes, because they were thinking about picking up a set. So, yay! They said Walmart was picked clean of Lego. No. All I could find was the Snowspeeder kit and a bottle of Jack. Well,
right on.
Your Walmart sells liquor? That's awesome.
Yeah, ours doesn't do that.
Here's to sending off this dumb year right. Go on, 2020. Get. We don't want you here.
Get.
Go on, get. Well said.
What's that? The Snowspeeder build? That one's fun. I assume it's the 20th anniversary one that not that one.
Not the big one.
No, there's a smaller version of it.
Yeah.
It was one of the very first sets that Lego ever made for Star Wars. And then they redid it last year because it was the 20th anniversary of Lego and Star Wars joining forces.
I just realized I'm wearing all beige, and I feel like the mom from the Santa Claus. Remember, I was making fun of her all beige outfit.
That's gonna be loud. Just.
Well, our friends always want to text us when we start doing things.
They are very rude. They know, even when we're just recording, they know what's going on, and they just start messaging us. I swear.
Look how good she looks.
Won't focus on us.
Oh no.
Or on it. Go closer.
Cover your face.
It's covered. I covered my face.
There we go. It was you. Okay.
My face is too pretty to be blocked by just one hand.
I have an extra button in my sweater from the tag. Sorry. I'm all over the place. Thank you, Sleep of Giants, one of our very loyal Lego stream
thank you.
Viewers.
I have really enjoyed building stuff together with you.
Yeah, I see the sets that they do on Instagram. It's good stuff. Hitman Hudson, thank you for your super chat. Which 3 Star Wars characters would you be most proud of if y'all were related? One must be a deep cut, and you're not allowed to say Biggs 3 times.
Rude. So, if I were I know I can't say Biggs, but if I were Biggs is my cousin, that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. If you had a distant relation to, obviously Luke is a pretty cool one. The guy that blew up the Death Star.
Sure. That one's kind of a given.
Yeah, well, that's why he said that at least one has to be a deep cut. So I'm gonna do one shallow cut, an obvious one, but just let them. It's just Mark. It's just the Templin Institute. Does he not get enough attention?
I'm gonna say Max Rebo is my deep cut.
Rude.
Before you take it from me.
Well, that's mean. Yes. Okay, fine. Droopy McCool. I'll go with Droopy. It's still cool.
He's still cool.
The band's not named for him, but he's still a cool cat or dog.
Wedge
is another one.
Leia.
The other guy that blew up the Death Star?
Yeah.
Sure, Leia's, yeah.
Leia, because...
Oh, that's not a given. I'm not allowed to say Luke Skywalker, but you can say Leia.
Well, I went for my deep cut first, which wasn't even really that deep of a cut, but... So I got Droopy... No, not... Max Rebo.
You have Droopy McCool, I get Max Rebo.
Max Rebo. Leia Organa. Cassian Andor, because he's cool and a badass.
One, yeah. I'll go Lando, just because I'm sure he would come to dinners and stuff, and just have some really fun stories to tell.
His his chronicles.
Exactly.
His Calrissian chronicles.
I would subscribe to that vlog.
I saw Jake in the chat earlier. Jake, the beers are delicious. We are very much enjoying them. I want to try this one.
I already had one of those yesterday, so I'll let you... You know what? No, I'm going to taste it still.
You had one yesterday. Did you forget what it tastes like?
I wanted to see which one I liked more, now that I have them side by side.
This makes sense because this one's called 12 Haze of Christmas, so it's more hazy. This one's more crisp.
Which one do you like more?
I kind of like this one.
I do too.
I like a good hop. Good hop in my mouth. Oh my gosh, my phone is blowing up.
It's just Mark. Demanding our attention.
Olivia Pirano, thank you so much for your super chat. If you got to create and play a background character in a future Star Wars project, which project would you want to be in, and what would your character be like?
Oh, Olivia. Rogue Squadron.
Go ahead.
Rogue Squadron, please. That would be... I've said it before, I'll say it again. I have a stupid idea to shoot, like, a goofy audition tape and send it to Patty Jenkins. One of those things that, like, this is a joke, unless you want to go for it. Mm-hmm. Like, I just want to be a pilot who has one line that gets to shout, "I can't shake him," and then explodes, or like, "They're everywhere." I can give her a couple line deliveries, so she can see my full range. But that's what I really want to do. I want to have one line while I'm fumbling with my controls, and I want to explode. I want to be the new Porkins.
Okay.
Everyone's like, love that guy. He had like a couple lines, and he didn't do much, but everyone loves Porkins.
I would be a female Sith. Someone like Darth Talon, but not half naked. And I would be in the Acolyte.
Cool. Yeah.
Or still the Acolyte, but I'd be a Night Sister.
Still cool.
Still
I think
cool.
He was barking at Pippin.
Yeah, he is. Poor Pippin.
Pippin's just trying to nap. That's all he does.
I got to cuddle and nap with Pippin for like hours this morning. It was amazing. And now Hilo must... Do you think he has to... No. He just went out.
Yeah. Pippin's probably just under the bed, and Hilo wants to play.
Oh, boy. Oh, man. Almost 600 people watching.
What?
Well, closer to 550. But
that's...
While I'm seeing the view count and thinking of you guys, hit that like button.
Thanks for being here. I'm shocked.
Well, it's...
That number just keeps going up.
It's that weird time in between Christmas and New Year's where like no one knows what to do or where to be.
Guess I'll watch some nerds build Lego.
We're here for you to tell you that it is Wednesday, December 30th.
We're here, Anchor. The Mandalorian isn't here anymore. We don't know what day it is, but I'm like, it's Wednesday because we're building Lego on YouTube.
Yes. Oh boy, okay, you no longer get to tease me about this, aka Floof, watching Star Wars Explained play Lego Star Wars 3.
I feel like it's been a while since you've read that whole thing.
Soon to come. It has. Thank you for your super chat. What Star Wars creature would you like as a pet? No Grogu.
Aww. He's not a pet. As much as they call him a pet, jokingly.
Is one of the frog people's offspring, would that be considered
that's
a
sentient
pet?
being. You can't keep a sentient being as a pet.
Well, Mando said it.
He was joking.
If I could have a Star Wars creature as a pet, probably like a loth cat. It's pretty much just a cat. Or a loth wolf.
Mm-hmm. I want a loth dog. That's
Yeah.
the upcoming, I don't remember what they're called, the creatures, but in Light of the Jedi, the dog-like creature from the planet Elfronia named Ember.
Look at me, I've read
You can
books.
see pictures of it on StarWars.com already.
Okay.
I'm not trying to flex, but yeah, the creature dog Ember is a very good girl, and I would want one of those.
Aww. I feel like Lothcat is a given just because it's basically just like a regular cat.
Right.
But
You like what you like,
yeah,
and you like kitties.
I do. Indeed. Oh my goodness. You guys are being too generous. I've already lost track of the super chats. Sark Bandicoot, thanks so much for your super chat. UCS Falcon update. I'm on bag set 11 out of 17. This thing is stupid. No one needs a set this big. I'm in love.
Well, we've got it locked and loaded.
Yeah, it's over here in a pile of other giant Lego
Okay, good
sets.
to know that there are 17 bags though, because then we can just say, oh my god, like do one bag a week, which we were guessing because we had friends be like, it took me 36 hours to build this, and I was like, this is going to take us
Well, maybe
17 weeks to build.
Maybe we'll do a poll or something and see if people want us to only build that set during the streams, or if we can do a little bit in between so that it doesn't take 17 weeks.
That'll make it take longer.
What do you mean? No, like if we build a little bit in between the streams.
I think it would be fun to build it all on stream. It'll just take forever.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, people might get bored of us building the Falcon for that long.
If they're not bored of us already, I don't know what.
That's true.
I don't know what we did to trick all of you into being here.
Madison Badger, thank you for your generous super chat. This channel helped me get through 2020. Well, that's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Star Wars Explained. You two are wonderful humans. Hilo is great too. May I ask your all-time favorite R2D2 moment? Hilo, give me my sock.
That's the second they said that Hilo's good too. It was like, not all the time.
No.
Not right now.
Well, happy
Hilo, give me that sock.
to know that we helped you
Come here. Hilo brought us this sock.
get through this year. That warms our hearts.
These streams have helped us get through 2020 as well.
Yes. Favorite R2D2 moment? Maybe when he lights those battle droids on fire. Just like such a savage moment.
Well, I mean, that I immediately thought of in the Clone Wars when he lights the other astromech droid on fire. Yeah. The R2 unit, or the astromech droids, R2, Chopper, they get just the most violent things to do. And that's one of them. My favorite R2 moment.
Because, I mean, he takes out, what, 2
Super battle droids.
super battle droids? Because he squirts, like, fuel,
bunch of oil
some
on
kind
the
of
ground.
very flammable oil, and yeah. That's definitely a top tier R2 moment for me.
I think I'm just gonna go like classic. I always remember laughing in A New Hope when the Jaw would zap him and he does that, and he falls over. Like that's
true.
When you're 8 years old, that's the height of comedy.
That's very true. I do love that gif too of him just falling over. That's like a perfect gift for 2020. Kylie Petrano, what's up, Kylie? Thank you so much for your super chat. I'm so happy you guys had a stream today. Need this from a rough day of work. Should we be worried about Rogue Squadron and losing Patty due to negative feedback from Wonder Woman 84.
This is
our
it never fails.
This is going to be our main topic for the Q&A on Saturday.
But see, I've come to expect that whatever we talk about on the Q&A, we film the Q&As like right before we do these. And yeah, it's just become a thing where like whatever we talk about then, we're going to get asked on the stream and you guys get to see it first. But no, I'm not worried about that at all. I don't think that Colin Trevorrow was let go of episode 9 because of, I think Book of Henry was his movie that got really panned. I think that was just all bad timing. I think it was genuinely creative differences on how they thought the story should go. And
yeah.
I think that's why he exited episode 9. I don't think we're in trouble with that for Patty. I definitely don't think they're going to fire her. We didn't really like Wonder Woman 84.
But a ton of people did. That's the thing.
Yes, there's that.
A ton of people loved it. So I'm not saying it's like across the board bad and people have just like, all right, Patty Jenkins is terrible now.
No.
Like that's not what we're dealing with here. I think
Agreed.
It's easy to if you didn't like the new Wonder Woman movie, it's easy to be like, oh well, I hope Rogue Squadron's still going to be good. But I mean, the first Wonder Woman movie was fantastic.
Yes,
we loved it.
And I've been like preparing for this question since we saw the movie because I was like, I didn't really dig that, and we were laughing because it's nice to be able to watch a movie that's not in your fandom and just be like, that wasn't for me. Oh well, let's go do anything else instead of wonder about it. But I knew that this would be something on people's minds. And what it makes me think of is Iron Man 2. Because Iron Man 1 is like one of my favorite superhero movies. And I would say the same for Wonder Woman as well. I thought the first Wonder Woman was awesome. And then Iron Man 2, I was really excited for that sequel. And I didn't like it. It just didn't do anything for... I should say that like both of these movies, I wasn't like, well, that was bad, that was garbage. I was just like, well, that didn't live up. But like if Iron Man 2 had come out right before The Mandalorian, or like right after The Mandalorian had been announced, I think people would probably be having those same like, uh-oh, do we need to worry about Jon Favreau? And it's like, but look at where we are now, where like The Mandalorian is almost universally loved. I love it. And if I had made that judgment call after watching Iron Man 2, that would have just been the silliest thing. So, no, one movie that you don't like is not going to be the end of the world. Star Wars and DC have almost nothing to do with each other. It's all going to be fine.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't crazy about The Rise of Skywalker, but I still love the sequel trilogy. So, it's...
Yeah. Just knowing how much of a personal project this is going to be for Patty as well, like I'm on board no matter what.
Yeah. Yeah. Jero Espino, thank you for your super chat. Do you think Din gives a poop emoji about the Darksaber?
No, I don't.
I don't think so either. He might eventually. Like, if he learns more about it, if he talks to the armorer about it or something, like, it might start to creep into his mind about what it means. But he immediately was like, first he didn't realize it was supposed to be one in combat, so he just had it. And then he was like, here, I don't want it. It's yours now, to Bo-Katan. And that has opened up a whole nother can of worms now. But as of right now, no, I don't think he really cares much about it.
What I'm excited about is that I think that we're going to see these two characters where Bo-Katan really wants this thing and Din Djarin does not want this thing. And he's basically like on his own hero's journey. This is like his call to action where he refuses the call and he doesn't want this Darksaber, but I think Bo-Katan might be like, well, it's yours, and we need to rally and unify Mandalore. And even though I'm mad about it, I'm gonna help you. And like, I hope that she doesn't turn into a villain. I want to see her kind of help him along and help him accept that, well, this is the role you've been given, and you need to accept it and go along with it for the greater good, instead of selfishly being like, I don't want this, and throwing it away. But no, I don't think right now he cares. He doesn't get it.
Yeah. Agreed. Jake Berlin, thanks for the super chat, says, ooh, enjoy the brew, guys.
Thanks, Jake. Again.
Clink.
Do a real one.
I like the labels, like the matte sticker labels. Just want to touch it. Oh, Amy Jo Green with a very generous super chat.
Thank you, Amy.
I got your message via Rainman on Twitter. Just wanted to tell Alex and Molly that I love them, and they made 2020 easier for me quarantining on my own with these streams. Hope they have a great 2021. Aww.
Thanks, Amy. And thanks for being safe. I know it sucks. It's been like I said, these have been very good for us as well.
Yeah. It's been a rough year. If you haven't seen it yet, we watched on Netflix. It's called Death to 2020. It's very funny. But yeah, it just kind of like brought back all these memories of like, oh my God, we spent almost an entire year quarantining and
even some of it was
isolating.
Like, that was this year.
Yeah, some of the stuff that happened this year. It's crazy. But thank you so much, and glad that our streams helped you out. Stuart Tierney, thank you so much for your super chat. Love the stream, guys. I watched Buffy and The Expanse after I heard you mention them. Do you like any other sci-fi? Ever seen Stargate by any chance? That's awesome that you watched those two shows. I have not seen Stargate.
I've not either, but I think I would like it. I've heard it compared to Battlestar Galactica before, which if you've never seen Battlestar Galactica, get on that next.
I was going to say Battlestar, and I think it's on Peacock now.
That makes sense. It is a
as far
NBC
as a
Universal production.
Yeah, it being on a streaming service, I believe it's all on Peacock.
Which is free.
Yeah.
Like it's free with ads, but you can watch Battlestar Galactica legally and free. But yeah, that's like one of my favorite shows of all time. I've never seen Stargate. I've seen the movie. I've never seen any of the series.
I'd say if you liked Buffy, maybe check out Dollhouse.
Angel.
Angel
is directly related to Buffy, and it's man, it's got some really good stuff in it.
I just have like a special place in my heart for Dollhouse, and
Dollhouse is great too.
It got canceled like way too soon, and so they had to rush.
At least it does have an ending.
They had to rush the way that the show ended, but it does have an ending, and it's interesting. But yeah, those first like 2 seasons.
The only 2 seasons.
Okay, well the first season is really good stuff. Caleb Null, sorry, I thought that said Neil. Caleb Null, thanks for your super chat. Tonight I'll be building Dio.
Oh.
As he would probably say, no thank you 2020, have a good vacation. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
The second weekend of January, we are taking off into the mountains, not looking back.
We'll be back. We're just going to be gone for a weekend.
Ugh, I shouldn't have given Hilo that ham. Or was that you?
And it wasn't me. You would have heard that on these chairs. How dare you?
I gave Hilo some ham.
I haven't had any ham today.
Eating ham, and he looked like he really wanted it. And now it stinks in here.
Well, that's your own fault. Try to blame it on me.
Yeah, we're going to take a weekend off in January, and we're very excited about it. Just us and the dog going up, having some cabin time. Try to stay off of our phones.
Yeah. I think we were like, we're going to do basically what we do at home, but not at home. And that sounds nice.
Just a
we'll just bring some movies, bring some games.
Change of scenery. Sounds lovely. And I've seen the Dio set. It looks very cute.
Yeah, it's kind of like the BB-8 one we have.
Ted comment with a super chat. Thanks so much, Ted. What are your resolutions? Mine is to get at least 100 subs or followers on Twitch. Oh.
I know that Ted has been streaming. I was gonna give Ted Comet a shout out. He's one of our very loyal mods and chat participators, super chatters, all around great person. Twitch.tv/Ted Comet. Go check him out. Help him hit his goal before 2021 even starts.
Yeah. We also have big plans for Twitch in 2021. And then he also said, also trivia, what's the last thing Solo says to Lando before he's frozen in The Empire Strikes Back?
What's going on, buddy? That's my guess. Or is it pal? I think it's buddy. He gets let in, and then Lando kind of walks up to him, or maybe he walks up to Lando and just asks what they're about to do to him.
Can you tell I need to watch these movies and get ready for my Schmodown? I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, let us... Oh, they said it's buddy in the chat.
I don't know if that's my guess for the last thing he said. There might be another line in there. But yeah, thanks for just being here for all these streams, Ted. You've been so generous and supportive all year. So yeah.
What are our resolutions?
I mean,
take more time off.
I was gonna say be on Twitter less. I'm considering just deleting the app from my phone because that can be a lot.
I'm considering getting an elliptical. So, I mean, very cliche, but like try to move my body just a little bit more. I'm not going to say my resolution is to work out this many times a week, but like we go on walks with Hilo, but I'm just going to try to move my body more so that I don't get so creaky. And
yeah, I want to be on Twitter less. I want to be on Twitch more.
Yeah, I was gonna say we also want to be on Twitch more. I've been really terrible about it since the holidays came along. But I will say every October that's gonna be my time to shine on Twitch because I love me some spooky games.
That was a lot of fun.
So
yeah, thanks, Ted. Check out twitch.tv/Ted Comet. Give him some follows.
Hacksaw Jim Thuggin, thanks for your super chat. What's a story in Legends that you guys most want in canon?
Normally my go-to is the X-Wing books, but I think I need to start changing that answer. I don't know what we're going to see when we get those stories, but for now I should just be like, I'm grateful we're getting pilot stories, so I should shut up and choose something else.
I'll go with Revan.
Yeah, KOTOR would be fun.
Anything in the Old Republic really would be cool to explore.
Old Republic in general. And KOTOR is a tough one though, because so much of the fun of that story is like the twist, and I wonder if they would keep it the same, and part of me wonders if it would be like should we just keep it the way that it is and keep alluding to Revan? We know that he exists. He's been mentioned in reference material. He is a Sith that exists. But I kind of like the idea that, yeah, this legend of Revan is something that exists in the universe. Maybe it happened, maybe it didn't. It's tough, but I would love to see even a KOTOR remake. if they just remastered the game and they were like, you know what, here it is, and it's canon now. That'd be fun too.
Yeah.
I
have to.
I was gonna say the Darth Bane trilogy as well.
Yeah.
Which he's another canon character,
But his story.
Yeah.
Is still Legends. I'm gonna jump ahead real quick to read Ricardo Franca's message because he sent in 2 very, very generous super chats in a row. Ricardo, thank you.
Thank you, Ricardo.
Happy New Year's, guys.
I feel bad rolling my eyes, but like Ricardo's also one of our Jedi Council members. Like, you're already insanely generous. Thank you.
Well, let me read the message. Happy New Year's, guys. Thanks for everything y'all have done this year. Here's a little holiday gift from my wife and I. Oh, one for Alex and one for Molly. I hope y'all can use it when you finally take some time off. That's very generous of you.
Thank you so much, Ricardo.
That's it's probably gonna go towards more Lego, but
you're a generous monster.
Generous monster. Oh yes, very excited to take time off and just thank you so much.
Today is probably going to be our last work day. Well, we're gonna do a Q&A next week, but like
today's gonna be our last work day for a couple weeks,
like
maybe.
We have January's videos like done and scheduled, and so we're not gonna miss a beat. I just finished the Canon update today.
Yeah.
Like January's pretty much locked in, so we can just
besides
rest
like,
and
these live streams.
Yeah.
Okay, let me catch back up to where we were. Red Tornado 98, thanks for the super chat. With the way this week has been, I'm glad you guys are streaming. Oh, I hope it gets better. And I don't think that there was any thought of us not streaming tonight because we're not doing anything else. Normally I would be cleaning the house and getting ready for our big New Year's party that we throw every year, but
not doing that.
Not doing that this year. So we are happy to stream for you guys. Brandon, thanks for the super chat. Oh, you're a Star Wars fan? Name every planet.
I love that.
Is this an inside joke?
No, it's just like that's like what you say to be pedantic, like, oh, you're a Star Wars fan. Name something ridiculous, and every planet is very funny.
Yeah.
We should treat it like categories.
We could. Oh, okay.
The improv game.
All right. Coruscant.
Alderaan.
Tatooine.
Naboo.
Kashyyyk.
Hoth.
Endor.
Dagobah.
Well, planets or
yes.
moons?
You can count Endor.
Okay. Trask.
Ooh, I like that one. Kef beer.
Agent Kloss.
Morak.
Lothal.
Christophsis.
Why can I not think of the one that I'm trying to think of?
What's it look like?
Bespin.
Mustafar.
Scarif.
Edu.
Alderaan.
I said that one.
No!
I was like, this could go on for a while. That was good. I liked Trask. That was a good one.
I was trying to think of fuck. Oops. Where the cloners are.
Camino.
Jesus.
That was fun.
Well, we got through a lot of good ones.
How does this go?
Ferris Muthana, thank you so much for your super chat. Didn't have a message, just wanted to give us a super chat.
Thanks, Ferris.
Thank you, Ferris. Very generous.
Ferris is great.
Elijah Neal, thanks for the super chat. There was so much crappy stuff this year, but 2020 did give us Dr. Mandible, so it kind of all evens out for me. Also,
It's all worth it.
Also, on a more serious note, thanks for the daily content you've been giving us all year.
I'm glad you've been enjoying it. I'm having a lot of trouble figuring out how this works.
Oops. Sorry for... I'm just now seeing the chat. Sorry for cussing.
Oh, Molly.
Yes, Dr. Mandible was a gift to all mankind. And womankind. And everything in between. Yoshi, thank you for your super chat. I've got a Lego Yoda to build tonight as well. Ooh. Is it... Oh, I think we put our Lego Yoda up, but I wonder if that's the Lego Yoda or the Lego Baby Yoda. But the Lego Yoda we built last year, and it was like it had kind of a
creepy.
It had kind of a creepy face, but it was a fun build. Got another super chat from Sleep of Giants. Thank you so much. Oh, looking a gift horse in the mouth is rude because you're checking the age.
Oh,
like asking how much the gift cost. However, you should look a gift horse in the mouth because that's where Greek soldiers hid. Trojan horse. Just making sure there's not any soldiers hidden in there.
In fact, that's very funny. That took me an embarrassingly long time to figure out how that worked.
Oh, Artie Films says, Molly, say your war cry. His name is Grogu!
Grogu!
Ted Comment with another super chat just says, Molly, you could be Darth Maul-E.
Half Dathomirian, half droid. Maul-E. All robot.
All robot. Spikes on the head. Yeah, I'd be down. Caleb Diaz, thanks for the super chat. Hey, hope you guys had a good holiday. Think we will get some Squadrons characters in Rogue Squadron, a Gunny, or a Frisk.
It's certainly possible.
I like Rogue Squadron better.
Rogue Squadron.
Much better.
I'm not expecting that. Like, I'm not expecting, as much as I would love to see Gavin Darklighter, Tycho Selchuk, Corran Horn, Oral Quirg, all those boys, in Eerie Forge.
We still have Force Center on the Nightbot.
Well, you should still check them out. They're great. I love them. As much as I want to see references to those characters, see them actually even in the movie, I think Patty probably wants to tell her own. Well, I don't know who's writing it, and it's not Patty Jenkins, as far as I know. She said the writer was to be announced. But I think whoever is writing the story probably wants to tell their own. I will still be thrilled if they're like, Corran Horn's in it, or a character is named Corran Horn, but then I'll be like, is he going to be Force sensitive or not? Like, I think it makes sense to just go with new characters. So my guess would be no to Squadron's characters. I'd be fine with it if it happened, though.
Yeah. I didn't play the story mode of Squadrons, so I don't know very much. I'm sorry. And yes, we had a pretty good holiday, all things considered. Nay214, thank you for your super chat. Replace one actor per trilogy with a Muppet. Which actors would you replace with which Muppets? Nobody in the movies acknowledges it.
I replace Yoda every time, but make him a human being. No.
I'm gonna say Palpatine. As a Muppet would be hilarious. And I would replace him with one of the old men.
I was going to say Waldorf, and I forget the other one's name.
Let's go with Waldorf.
That's a very funny idea, and I'm mad I didn't think of it. It's unlimited power!
Yeah, so him in the prequel trilogies. Original trilogy. Ooh.
I'll let you do all yours first, because I'm thinking.
I would replace Yoda with Kermit the Frog. Just because that's pretty close.
It's still not easy being green.
Yeah. Sequel trilogy. Chewbacca with
Animal? Or the piano playing dog?
No, what's the bear's name?
Fozzie
Bear. I would replace Chewie with Fozzie Bear in the sequel trilogy.
Now I'm going to try to think of different characters. Prequel trilogy. I'll go Mace Windu. He gives me kind of like Sam the Eagle vibes anyway. Like just very, very serious. Original trilogy. Man, I can't stop thinking about the Emperor.
Replace the Emperor with Miss Piggy.
Yeah, but he's not in the original trilogy enough. Who's in it enough? But like not to Wedge. Someone who like just randomly pops in. It's like, what's that Muppet doing here? Why is he in all 3 movies? And sequel trilogy. I think Kylo Ren would be fun. He'll still be Ben Solo. Like he'll be a human when he comes back to Ben Solo. But every time he's just like, I can see him like doing the angry Muppet walk around.
But which Muppet would he be?
Oh,
you have to assign a Muppet.
Animal.
All he can do is rage. And he's got a drum set in his quarters.
I'll be in my room.
That was a good question. Nathan Kutch, thank you for your super chat. Hey guys, I just finished building Anakin's Jedi Interceptor, Resistance A-Wing, and the TIE Dagger over the last few days. The Ahsoka set is the next one I'm getting.
Well, that's going to be too hard to make that all focus again, but...
That's a lot of Lego sets that you're building, and this one's going well so far.
We have a lot of Lego sets to work through, too.
Yeah.
We have the Falcon, we have the 2, this and the other, like, 501st one, which we might build today. We'll see how this goes.
Yeah, the 501st one is really small.
Yeah. It's a lot of minifigs to put together. Not that bad. But we got some non-Star Wars sets to put together too, and we'll probably do that on the Twitch channel at some point.
That'll be fun because we'll probably talk about the same stuff, but it's just we're not building
just an excuse to do
Lego.
A different set, which I don't think people would be like, why are you building an NES?
One of the sets that we got, which I haven't shown on social media yet, we are waiting all the way until October to build.
Yeah, I'm excited about that one.
But I'm excited for the piano a lot because it's motorized and the keys move. Anyways, Derek Plummer, thank you for your super chat. In Legends, who did Kit Fisto have a romantic relationship with?
I think... Is it Ayla Secura? No. Yes? Why do I have this image of... I think it's Ayla Secura. I'm just gonna, like, throw this out there.
Your guess is as good as mine. And mine
I feel
would
like
be
I
a
have this
bad
image
guess.
of the two of them and all their Leku and whatever his head tentacles are called.
Someone in the chat guessed our October build.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we got the haunted house. And it's cool, and it has a working elevator.
I felt so dumb. Like, we went to the Lego store to get the Falcon, because I saw they had it in stock, and I was like, people would love it if we built this. Let's go get it. And then I kept seeing other things where I was like, well, I need this. want this too.
I mean, if we ever go anywhere in person, like the Lego store, I feel like we might as well grab as many sets as we possibly can.
Yeah, it'll keep us busy.
Especially the ones that are harder to find online. Yeah, I think it was Ayla. Says the chat.
Nice.
Stephen Ray Morris, thank you for your super chat. You both are fantastic. Any chance Patty Jenkins and company could reintroduce...
I'm looking forward to you trying to say this name.
Jan?
Honestly, I've always said Isan Isard.
Isan Isard.
I don't know the official pronunciation.
Into the new canon with Rogue Squadron.
I guess potentially. I think from everything that they have said about it that it's going to take place in the sequel trilogy era. Why won't this clip in?
That's just what we think. They haven't said anything specific. I don't think that we should be looking into too much.
I'm not making that like definite assumption. Just we're taking Star Wars storytelling into the future generation or something like that. To me, that says post Episode 9, but I don't know for sure. So she could be just, instead of Imperial Security Bureau, she's First Order Security Bureau. Like, they can adjust it. But kind of like I was saying earlier, I think that whoever's writing the story probably wants to tell their own story instead of just, like, recanonize things.
Yeah.
But if it works, like, that's kind of how the story group operates, is that if they say, ooh, and I want to have this character who is part of the security bureau, and they're going to do this and that, and they'll be like, that sounds a lot like this other character we used to have in Legends, so maybe just name them that. And so there's always the possibility.
Yeah, definitely. Where did we leave off? Hopefully I haven't skipped any. I'm sure the mods will let me know if I have. I thought you were almost done, but you got...
I'm 2/3 of the way done.
Lords and Hammers, thank you for your super chat. Blurgs from Battle for Endor are canon now. Do you think the Sanasayan Marauders or the Sindel Tawani...
You know who Sindel is.
...will ever make a reappearance? Sindel? What's that from?
The Battle for Endor. And Caravan of Courage.
The little girl?
Uh-huh.
I liked the idea that was Phasma.
Someone, threw that out. I thought that was a pretty funny idea. I doubt it. I'm not going to hold my breath for Sindel to come back. The Marauders, that sounds a little easier, even if it's not on Endor. Like, they could just be Marauders of this with the same name. Like, that usually makes sense to me. That's not as difficult. An organization feels easier to make canon than a person, because then it's like they have to actually be that character, or else it's just going to be like in name only, and no one wants that. Like, if they brought Grand Admiral Thrawn back and it was a blue Grand Admiral, but he didn't act like Thrawn, that would be annoying. Like, they need to actually fit into the story.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm checking something real quick. Okay, sorry.
I was about to start reading from here if I could.
Mauled, thank you for your super chat. What if anything happens to the Darksaber? It's been in Star Wars for so long, anything could happen. Parentheses, destroyed. This face? Filoni liking the DS from Zero to Wolves. Huh?
The Filoni liking the Darksaber?
Filoni liking the Darksaber from Zero to Wolves.
I think he's probably somewhere in like a Coyote range.
So pretty close to Wolves.
Close to Wolves. I think he likes it a lot, but not as much as he likes Wolves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen some people throw around this idea that maybe at the end of the story the Darksaber would be destroyed to kind of break the old ways. I don't think that is impossible. I mean, when you watch the beginning of season 2 and it's like they do that quick recap, there's a line from Queel that says like none will be free until the old ways are gone. So I do think that could play a part in things, but I don't know. I like the Darksaber, so I don't want to see it destroyed.
Yeah.
But if that's the story they're telling, and that like, yeah, maybe we need to let go, maybe we need to evolve as a people, I'm up for it.
Agreed. Star Wars 345 Paper, thank you for your super chat. Happy almost New Year. Here's hoping 2021 is a better year. Please,
I
please,
think we
please,
all
please,
agree.
please, 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 please,
We
please,
all
please,
agree.
please, 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 please. Yes. We I think we're all hoping for that. Another super chat from Sleep of Giants. Thank you so much. Farts in the chat.
Is that for your... That's for Molly's Twitch, because she has the fart emoji.
I sure do. Yeah, so whenever I get back to streaming on Twitch, instead of F's in the chat, which is a young person thing, I've heard, I changed it to farts in the chat.
Because that's an old person thing.
Yes, it is. Fernando Gonzalez, thank you for your super chat. Hi, love the channel. Wish you guys a good 2021. What character do you wish got its own book or comic? Mine would be an Obi-Wan and Satine story. Ooh.
I think that'll happen at some point.
Babu Frick. Spin-off series for Babu Frick.
He was in Freefall, the Poe Dameron story.
Okay, well, he deserves his
I know,
own...
I'm just trying to give you something.
He deserves his own movie.
We speculated that maybe the Mandalorian novel that was supposed to come out this November and then got delayed until next November. Oh, that kind of makes sense now that I think about it. Like, if we're getting a little bit of a delay on Mandalorian Season 3, since they're doing Boba Fett first, that, like, this will kind of hold everything over. So that makes sense. But ever since we talked about maybe that novel would be about the armor, I want that to happen. So even if this book is not about her, I think that would be definitely worth it to explore. She seems like a really interesting character.
Yes. Bad Athlete, thanks for your super chat. Could the fact that Sabine didn't win the Darksaber in combat be the reason Bo-Katan took it from her without a fight?
Maybe.
We've talked about this, I feel like, at length, about like what everything that the Darksaber went through on its way to Sabine and then to Bo-Katan.
I mean,
it's very complicated.
In theory, like, Obi-Wan's the one that killed Maul, but he didn't.
Obi-Wan from Mandalore.
Yeah. Like, there's a lot going on here where, yeah, Maul was dead. The person who took the Darksaber from the Mandalorians is gone, so you can't fight them anyway. But I love the idea that she is like, I should not have accepted this the first time, and I'm not going to do it the wrong way this time.
Yeah.
It's one of those where I can see multiple reasons for her rejecting it now. And I'm positive that they know what they're doing and they have that answer. Which, when I see people like, this makes no sense. I was like, just wait. It didn't make sense when the Mandalorians weren't taking off their helmets for a season and a half. And the answer for that was so good. So they know. They know what they're doing.
I think so too.
No reason to start doubting them now.
I hope I say this last name right. Matt Porterab. Thank you for your super chat. I started watching Star Wars last year and fell in love with it, and your content made me fall in love with it even more. Thank you for your great content.
Thanks, Matt.
Aw.
It's
always refreshing to hear people that have only just discovered Star Wars in the past year to couple of years, and like their takes on it and falling in love with everything, and that's fantastic.
Yeah, that's exactly what we want. I want to be. I made some jokes about.
It's like a cult. We want to bring you in.
Well, I made jokes about the Mandalorian being a gateway drug, in that like it's an introductory thing for like, oh, you've just seen the movies, huh? Well, check out this Ahsoka character. She's pretty cool, huh?
She's pretty cool.
Check out this Cobb Vanth guy. He's in the books. Maybe check out the books. That's kind of what I hope we are, is someone that helps people go deeper into the Star Wars universe.
Yeah, for sure. Oh man, we are so behind. Chris Bassetto, thank you so much for your super chat. Do you think we will ever see Dash Rendar, or at least the Outrider, in new canon? And do you think you could make a Lego Outrider out of the Falcon pieces? Happy New Year.
I'm sure someone could. I couldn't.
I mean, we know some people that do custom Lego builds.
Yep.
So someone who does that for a living could probably make a set.
Jeez.
But I mean, I don't think
when we build this thing, it's done. I'm not ever taking it apart. But if we got another one,
like a smaller one, we could probably make it look like the Outrider. I don't know.
I think you could probably do that. I think someone who knows Lego a lot more could do it.
I think Dash Rendar could absolutely show up in canon sometime.
He is canon. Jason Fry made him canon.
Yes, that's true.
So he does exist in the universe.
He could be in the Lando series. That would be kind of cool.
It's funny. Dash is kind of a polarizing character. I was talking to, since the Force Center it keeps popping up. Go check out Force Center. But Ken does not like Dash Rendar at all. Mm-hmm. And I think it's funny just that he says that he wasn't into all the books and comics in the mid-90s. Like, kind of the same way that we didn't watch the Clone Wars when it was first out, because we were in college and we were doing our own things, and Ken was like, I was working my first jobs, so like he didn't.
Ken was like, I'm already an old man.
He didn't grow up. Ken was born 60 and grumpy, I think. But he like wasn't into the Dark Troopers, wasn't into Dash Rendar, so he kind of makes jokes about the 90s era of Star Wars,
which I don't know much about either. So,
but I do think it's funny that Dash is just kind of people either love him or they hate him, and they're like, oh, this Han Solo pretender. I love him. I loved Shadows of the Empire, and like that book was that was my first like big boy book. I was like, yes, Shadows of the Empire, the game. I like the game. I want to read the book too. So I like Dash.
I like turtles.
Technically, the Outrider is in A New Hope. They added it into the special edition. So Dash is out there somewhere.
He's out there somewhere. We just have to find him.
We just have to find him. Forget Ezra. Where is Dash? Have you seen this man?
Oh boy. Star Wars 345 Paper, thank you for another super chat. Did you guys hear that Tom Kane suffered a stroke?
I did.
If you forgot, he played Yoda and Yularen in the Clone Wars. Here's hoping he has a speedy recovery. I did not hear that.
Yeah. they like his family just announced it. Yes, I hope he makes a full recovery. Strokes aren't necessarily like the end. Our friend, his father, had a stroke and he's perfectly fine. So it's obviously not something good, but hopefully he is okay after all this.
Yeah. Kylie with another super chat. Thanks so much, Kylie. Was curious, what Universal movie does everyone love that you're just meh that you're just meh on? Mine are the Back to the Future movies. Molly, can't wait till you take your title from Alex.
Did it.
I did it. I took it. It's mine. Haha.
Get
I can't get all the way
back
off
here.
Screen.
Good question. And Back to the Future is a good answer because like I love the first Back to the Future movie. The other two are fine to me. But
Movie does everyone love that you're just meh on? I probably have a couple. The Rock.
The Rock's amazing and you're wrong, but I don't think that's a universally loved movie. That was a movie that I was like, this
Die
is
Hard.
great. Okay, that's a universally loved movie and you're wrong.
Don't care so much about Die Hard, guys. Sorry.
That's
Sorry
a really
to
good
disappoint.
question. Wes Anderson movies. Just in general.
Yes.
I haven't seen all of them, but I feel like every couple years I'm like, I should give him another shot. And every time I'm like, this is just not for me. So I haven't seen the one about the hotel, which on paper, I don't know, like seeing the trailer, I'm like, yeah, I think I could be into that. But I'm sure once I put it on, I'd be like, no, I don't like the Royal Tenenbaums. I don't like Bottle Rocket. I haven't seen Rushmore. I will admit I haven't seen most of his movies, but I feel like I keep trying them and I'm just like, this is not for me. I can't get behind it. Everyone keeps telling me to try the Fantastic Mr. Fox. Like that's a good gateway drug into Wes Anderson, but
Oh, yeah.
I just don't know. It's crazy. Like I love all the actors that are in those movies. I just don't like his style.
That's true, too. Checking on something real quick.
Michelle Cobb, thanks for the super chat. Found your channel this year due to COVID and The Mandalorian. Thank you for the content and patiently answering noob questions. Happy New Year. I don't feel like we've ever... thank you. I'm so glad that we've helped you out. I don't feel like we hit a bunch of, like, noob questions.
Hit a bunch of what?
Newbie questions.
Oh.
I feel like everyone asks pretty reasonable questions.
Yeah. I think so, too.
But I'm also completely used to it. I went and had lunch with my parents today, and they had so many questions about The Mandalorian. They've been staying inside. They don't do anything. They just stay inside. So
yeah.
And neither do we. So I went over there, and they were like, "So we finished The Mandalorian. How come Luke was young again?"
How did he get so young again? That's what we all want to know. Was this the last one you read?
Michelle? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. The Calrissian Chronicles. Thank you for your super chat. Could you ever see Rom Coda become canon? I'm useless in these kinds of questions because I don't know who that is.
He is in The Force Unleashed. So Sam Witwer's the game that Sam Witwer was in. Mm-hmm. He was like a Jedi that Sam's character was supposed to kill, but then they kind of team up. He could. It's like, does his character fit into whatever story is being told?
Yeah.
Or it's either that or they do like what they did with Dash Rendar, and there's just an offhand mention of them in a reference book, and it's like, okay, Ram Koda exists, but we don't really get to see it. So he certainly could. I wouldn't put it past them, and the idea that they were throwing around Starkiller Galen Merrick as an Inquisitor for Star Wars Rebels and they didn't follow through with it. Like, they are thinking of these characters and stories, so it's always possible, but...
Yep. Oh, anything is possible. Joshua DeCordy, I hope I said that right. Thank you so much for your super chat. Starting to collect lightsabers. Budget is $150 to $300. Would you recommend Force FX Elite or Galaxy's Edge? I mean,
if you can do it, I'd go Galaxy's Edge.
Well, I think they're talking about the legacy ones that you can buy there.
Oh, okay.
Not the ones that you build yourself.
Because you can like order those online.
I think the Force FX Elite ones are maybe a little better, but I don't know.
I would say, do you want to like fight with them? Do you just want to display them?
Yeah.
That probably matters. Like, I would say best lightsaber experience I've ever had is going to Galaxy's Edge and building a lightsaber. But yeah, you can't do that right now. So, unfortunately, I don't know a ton about lightsaber collecting, but this came up last week and I texted Jay and he gave us some suggestions, so I will pull that back up. Our friend Jay is very into there he is. He's very into lightsabers, so he says the Graflex shop is the best if you want to... Oh wait, let me go back up. KR Sabers in general, if you want a replica. If you're looking for a specific replica, there are some smiths who specialize. For non-replicas, Vader's Vault is quite good. So KR Sabers for replicas, Vader's Vault if you just want a first lightsaber.
Is that just the hilts?
No, they probably come with blades.
Okay.
I don't know for sure, but...
Yeah, I mean, I know I have some friends that have the Ahsoka sabers from Galaxy's Edge, and they are pretty cool, but they're very big. Like, her Ahsoka's 2 lightsabers, even the small one is like the size of my head, probably a little bigger.
Yeah, those replicas, when you want a blade in them, they get a little unwieldy because they have to hold all these electronics and stuff, that was part of the gallery of them trying to figure out how to make Ahsoka's lightsabers work, and Dave being like, the hilts are too big.
Yeah.
How are we looking? What time is it?
It is 7:45. But I feel like I have a lot of super chats to catch up on.
I was like, that feels... We're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
We're gonna open up the 501st Legion Clone Troopers. It comes with a little ATRT, which stands for
All-Terrain Recon Transport.
Yep.
I win.
Get that belt.
Treat, please. Where was I?
Yeah, we'll probably go for another 45 minutes.
Hi, Brian. Mike V, thank you so much for your super chat. I'd love for Cobb to come back for the Book of Boba. Would be awesome if the Huttlet storyline is brought in as a rival faction to Boba and Finnick. Ooh.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, people have been like, do you think Cobb will show up? And I'm like, I'm down. I'm always down for Cobb. Sorry. But I hadn't thought of it as like Cobb's the bad guy, and he's the antagonist. That's an interesting take. I don't think they're going to pull the Huttlet story in. I think it's a little out there. I thought it was a little out there in the book itself, but look at all those stickers. I got you. Don't say I never did nothing for you.
So many stickers. Oh, we didn't show this off. Hold on.
I thought we would just show we'll have like a whole battle at the end of this.
Is it focused? Yeah. Cool. Pew, 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 pew. Okay.
But I do like that take. Although I don't want to see Cobb go against Boba Fett, because that would only end in tragedy for me. And then
Yeah.
Star Wars would be ruined forever. If Cobb Vanth dies, Star Wars is ruined forever.
You heard it here first.
I riot. If Cobb Vanth dies, I riot by myself in the streets, just throwing rocks haphazardly.
Don't hit the cars.
Sorry, Cobb Vanth died. And they'll be like, who?
Who? So Masa 1697. I hope I said that right. Thank you so much for your super chat. They say, your videos helped me this year getting back into the Star Wars fandom after so long. Very welcoming. Thanks for the amazing work, and here's to a great 2021. Excited for the New Republic next year, ? Oh my god.
I forgot.
Wanna draw you two as Mandos.
Ooh.
Is this an artist? I would love to be a Mandalorian.
Me too. Is that how Mandos pose?
Yeah, like this with their helmets. Yes, Alex got some fancy lights because we are pro streamers. We can't.
The lights are.
Can't really see them that well.
I can see it changing a little bit, but
the blue looked well. The blue is gonna blend in with the overlay.
Like
The
a light green.
The green like barely shows up. Maybe if we turned the lights down a little bit, but just put it on music mode and we can.
There's no music.
In my head, there is.
Circus music.
Caleb Null, thank you for another super chat. Did Grogu's name grow on you? Like what you did there. Yeah, I think it kind of did. The more we talked about the show, the more I said his name, and the more I associated his name with him. And I was like, yes, I don't mind Grogu as his name.
I mean, you did scream it in a Twitch stream as a battle cry, like you did earlier.
I did.
Because everyone was calling him Baby Yoda, and you defended his actual name.
Grogu.
It was one of those where like you just got used to calling him Baby Yoda, and I went through the same thing, but on a lesser scale. I was trying to stand them up, and I just knocked them all over. Like I remember when they named Din, and I was like, oh, okay. Like I got used to calling him the Mandalorian, but whatever.
And people still call him Mando, and that's fine.
Sure, and I think people are still going to call him the Child or Baby Yoda or whatever, But yeah, honestly, it does help having like actual names for these characters, because when I'm writing scripts and stuff, sometimes I'm like, I just am saying the Child and Baby Yoda over and over, or the Mandalorian, and that gets tiring. So it's nice to be able to mix it up and call him Din.
Mm-hmm.
Dang it.
Real quick, I saw Brian ask where you got your shirt in the chat. Brian, we got these shirts for being on the Star Wars show live at Celebration. No big deal.
That's true. Little humble brag
Little
from Molly.
humble brag. But he asked specifically because he wanted one with Grand Admiral Thrawn's stuff on it. And I don't know if they make that, but
I'm sure TeePublic has something that has.
if you turn around, you can see the Star Wars show logo. The Star Wars show live, Celebration Chicago 2019. Proof that we were there.
Proof that we existed there.
Dresden Valero, thank you so much for your generous super chat. Just wanted to say thanks for the content. The videos are an endless source of entertainment and info. You two are adorable to watch together. Smiley face, emoji. Keep it up and enjoy your upcoming time off.
Thanks, Dresden.
Thank you.
I wonder if that's a Dresden Files reference? Or your name might actually be Dresden. I'm just...
I don't know. Their icon is like a little rebel insignia with the pilot We're with an X-Wing.
Regardless, thank you, Dresden.
Yes. All right. I'm going to try to get through. I don't know how behind we are on Super Chats, but I'm going to try to...
I just started a new set, so I'm...
Okay, well, people are waiting patiently.
I know. I'm just...
Reese Jones, thanks for your Super Chat. Prediction. Thrawn has Mandalore and forces Ezra to let him into WBW.
World Between Worlds.
Oh.
I don't think Thrawn knows what that is. I guess he was there when the Emperor was kind of talking about it at the end of Star Wars Rebels, but I don't think... I do think Thrawn's at Mandalore. That's my current theory, because I think that makes sense for the Mandalorian, the Book of Boba Fett, the Rangers, and Ahsoka. Like, Ahsoka's after Thrawn. The Rangers are after Thrawn. Boba Fett, his story might tie in with Mandalorians. Obviously, the Mandalorian story could head towards Mandalore, but that would be a reason for them all to converge. We can basically get like a new version of Heir to the Empire, even if it's very different. Well, just like a Return of Thrawn.
There's more to this.
Oh, my bad.
So prediction: Thrawn has Mandalore and forces Ezra to let him in the World Between Worlds. Team up to defeat Thrawn. Grogu saves Din, who becomes Mandalore, and Ahsoka becomes the guardian of the World Between Worlds.
Interesting with Ahsoka. I don't know, like, I love the character. I kind of hope Dave lets her go a little bit. Like, she's in everything.
Yeah.
She doesn't need to... It's kind of like my reasoning for wanting to be done with the Skywalkers and for initially not wanting Luke to be in this show, even though I really liked how he was handled. I feel like I ate crow on that, but I don't want these characters to overstay their welcome, and I do think it would be cool if Ahsoka had like a big mystical end. She has this relationship with the daughter and Morai. She has like Force God energy in her. So I think that would be a really cool end for her story.
Yeah. I predicted back when we didn't know what was going to happen to Ahsoka at the end of Rebels, whatever season that was, I predicted that Ahsoka would become the next Bendu.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of the Bendu, the daughter. There are lots of ways this could go. Or she could be the father figure, the one in the middle is a good way to put that. But.
She could just be there's no more son or daughter or father. There's just her.
Maybe.
I don't know.
But I do really like the idea of Ahsoka having a mystical end to her story.
Caleb Diaz with another super chat says, will you wear the Biggs outfit for the audition tape?
Yeah. I mean...
or audience tape. I assume that's audition tape for what you want to do for Rogue Squadron.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to wear any old clothes. I got to find someone in the Rebel Legion.
The helmet looks great.
Yeah, the helmet makes it. I need to find someone in the Rebel Legion to just help me make an actual flight suit.
I'm going to mess up my hair.
But yes, I would go all out. I'd put it in the green screen. I'd film myself. I'd put a pilot or a cockpit around me. I need to write a quote-unquote script for it. I guess I would have to grow the mustache back. Actually, I had the joke idea of like, I can grow a mustache. It'll take me 8 weeks. Just give me some notice. I'd be happy to do it, Patty.
Decaf Coffee, thanks for your super chat, says, what Star Wars animal would you want to eat?
I mean, I hate to say it, but the porg looked pretty good.
Roast porg over an open fire.
Looked good to me.
You know what? I want to know what a pally is. Anakin offered it to...
They said animal. And I'm pretty sure a pally is a fruit.
Okay, well, never mind. Then a gorg.
People do seem to go nuts.
There are only 7
for those.
whoopie whoopie. Come on, we can afford that.
Crap, I had another answer. What? I have had shock. I'm trying to think of what we've actually eaten.
Oh, from Galaxy's
We've
Edge.
had Nuna jerky. Nuna jerky's not very good. Skip the Nuna jerky. But
I'm gonna
the
be
shock
honest.
ribs were good.
Okay, well, you got to eat at the fancy restaurant, and I did not. Nothing I had at Galaxy's Edge was good except for the green milk.
The blue milk's better.
The green milk is better.
A house divided.
Both of them would be better with rum in it, but they haven't gotten there yet.
Sorry for barking into the microphone.
Ted comment with another super chat. Have you seen the footage from A New Hope with Peter Mayhew saying Chewie's lines? Another thing they changed my schedule at work, so this will be my last time making the whole stream, but I'll try making it on my breaks. 4 crying emoji faces. Aw.
I'm sorry, Ted.
Ted, we'll
There will
try
be
to
more
carry
streams,
on
yeah.
without you. Yes, there'll be more streams.
We are...
Send me your boss's information, and I will try to get that changed for you.
I don't know, Molly has been pushing to do more live streaming stuff for a long time, and then COVID kind of made that happen, and it's been great. So don't worry, like, we're going to be doing more and more live stuff, especially when there's like not as much happening. When The Mandalorian is on, we kind of focus on that.
Yes.
And we do live stream, of course, but
sticker time.
Number 3.
Brian Boardwell, thanks for the super chat. Since they could technically do it if they wished, what if Canon Darth Revan is a Jawa or an Ardinian or a Borgullet? Wishing you two a nice 2021. Wait, which one goes on this?
3. That little blue thing just goes right there.
On the end?
Uh-huh. Yeah, see, that to me is like... Revan was at least always a human, so I don't want to change it too much, but like that's the same thing with Revan, is so many people have put their own personalities into and looks. They chose what Revan looked like, so even though there's a quote canon version of Revan, people have like this one image of how he was in their own heads and their game, and I don't know that it's wise to mess that up.
Is it true that Revan could be also a woman?
Yeah. So some people had like Lady Revan, and some had Keanu Revan, which he does look like Keanu Reeves. So
I don't want to get into Lady Revan being a thing because people will come after me, but I think that would be cool.
Honestly, it would be very interesting to see the fan response to that. If they'd be like, well, the canon one is a man. I'm like, well,
it's not though, because it's not in canon yet.
Right. But like in Legends, that's a funny response though. Anyway, I would be down for it.
Yeah.
Put sticker 1 on this side, sticker 2 on this side, and sticker 10 on the top.
Oh my gosh. 10 on the top.
But we know, like, I have seen.
Which way does blue go?
Always towards the front.
This way?
Yes. I don't think we answered that. I have seen the footage of Peter Mayhew delivering Chewie's lines.
Oh, yeah.
Nesty, thanks for the super chat. I finally got to see the stream live. Thanks so much for doing this. And of course, Happy New Year. Top 3 Star Wars books to have on a deserted island. I'm glad you got to make it to a stream. Happy New Year to you as well. Top 3 books. So Lost Stars is a good one because assuming we don't have the movies, Lost Stars kind of takes you through the original trilogy, so that's fun. And it's a great book. I think I would want at least one of the X-Wing books, probably just the first one, Rogue Squadron. And then I'll take Light of the Jedi, because it's so different and new, and I'm obsessed with it. It's been a long time since I've read... Oh, did she mess it up?
These are easy to take on and off, don't worry.
It's been a long time since I have read any Star Wars book a second time, just because we do so much Star Wars content.
Don't have time.
Yeah, but I want to read Light of the Jedi again, and I might read it over vacation, because it's so good.
Top 3 stars.
It's so good.
Book 7 on an island. I really like Phasma. Black Spire is good because it's got good humor, and it's just got a good story. And yeah, Lost Stars. Those would be my 3. But again, haven't. The only book that I've read more than once is what's that Resistance book?
Oh, Spark of the Resistance?
Spark of the Resistance, only because I had to talk about it on the Star Wars book club.
Molly is with all the humble brags today. I haven't been on the book club show.
I didn't invite myself. Someone invited me.
I was listening to Force Center today. Again, shout out to them. And they just got Light of the Jedi and started reading it, and I was very happy to hear that they also both love it. Ken said it's like in his top 5 Star Wars books already, and I'm like, yes, and you're not even done with it.
Yeah, I am excited to read those whenever
everyone read the High Republic.
Whenever I get to not worry about studying for the Schmoedown.
Yeah, I want everyone to go in on the High Republic so we keep getting those stories, but It blew my expectations out of the water. I was like, I hope this is good and different, and it's great and different. Charles Soule did such a good job of kicking off this different era.
Oh boy, I accidentally scrolled down. Okay. Read that one. Tyler Davis, thank you for your super chat. Y'all have been one of the good things in my life this year. Thanks for being such positive fans in an often toxic community. Happy New Year. Thank you.
Thank you, Tyler. We're trying.
We are trying our bestest. Will H, thank you for your super chat. With the patterns of the Darksaber blade and Beskar being similar, do you think that the Darksaber crystal could be infused or coated with Beskar?
Is Jane Dalton, one of our patrons, had such a fun idea that I want to happen. So we saw the Krayt Dragon Pearl in this season, and in KOTOR, and I believe in Star Wars Galaxies, that was something you could put in a lightsaber to amplify it, change it some way. So Jane had this idea that maybe the Darksaber is powered by like a Mythosaur pearl or something that you would take out of the Mythosaur, and I was like, I love that. I'd love to see that. That's such a fun idea.
Love it.
I don't know, though. I have no idea how the Darksaber works, what makes it so different.
And, you know, part of me is like, I really hope we find out, but also part of me is like, keep it mysterious.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
Keep Star Wars weird.
Potentially, it could ruin the mystery. We don't have to know. I'm okay if they never reveal anything about it, but it's a cool little mystery.
Yeah.
So could the Kyber crystal be coated in Beskar? That's kind of a fun idea. Yeah, the way that the blade looks and how it kind of matches Beskar metal. That's a fun thought.
Loregasm, thanks for the super chats. I've always been a Star Wars
A+
fan.
name.
Huh?
A+ name.
A++. I've always been a Star Wars fan, watching the movies and shows and a few books, but you guys have helped me go deeper, and now I started this channel to go through and get to know everything, so thank you.
You're off to a great start with that name. I think that's very funny and very memorable.
Alex is very tickled by the name.
It's funny. It's good.
That's great. Always happy to know that people want to dive deeper and use our content to do so. Joshua Bernard, thanks for the super chats. Just says, hey Molly and Alex, did you know that Pedro Pascal was in Buffy season 4 episode 1? I did know that. It's awesome, and it's so cute to see little baby Pedro. He looks completely different.
Do you remember what episode it is?
It's her first college episode.
Uh-huh.
Buffy in college.
Tried to put you on the spot.
Oh,
Couldn't
wow.
stump you. Couldn't stump you.
He pretends to be lost, but really is a vampire, and she's like, oh my
Ooh.
god, vampires in college.
Now you're actually wrong.
Well, he becomes a vampire eventually.
Yes, he does.
But he
The first time they meet, he's actually a nice boy.
a very nice boy.
Yeah, we knew that in... it was when Game of Thrones was on, and he was in Game of Thrones, and then we were doing a Buffy rewatch, and we were like, oh my god, it's Pedro Pascal from Game of Thrones. Well before he
before he was in Star Wars. Phil VE, thank you so much for your super chat. Just watched the Geonosian Moon Rebels episode, which starts with my favorite Star Wars redemption story. How many Star Wars redemption stories can you name, and which is your favorite?
Oh my god.
Redemption stories.
You want to... This one's not
Kylo
going to go...
Ren.
Darth Vader.
Luke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agent Callus is the one they're referring to. I've got a couple more.
Go ahead.
Trilla from Fallen Order. I would say, depending on how you play it, Revan and Knights of the Old Republic.
Okay. Janina's character,
Oh, Iden, yeah.
Iden Versio.
Yeah. Now I'm just looking around. Din. The Mandalorian, I would say.
IG-11.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Zuko. Now I'm just looking at Funko Pops.
All right. Well, I think we've if we're going to Avatar.
Another Dresden Bolero super chat. Thank you so much. Also, side question: Have either of you played a Star Wars tabletop RPG, or would be interested in ever playing one in the future?
We have played one session. Well, no, I've played two individual sessions. One was at Dragon Con, and one was our friend GM'd it. And then we made characters. We liked our characters, and then we just never played it again. And that was years ago. So I need to yell at him. I don't remember exactly what we were doing anymore, but we have. We're like just still. We're maybe almost a year into actually playing D&D and like understanding it better. Mm-hmm. It's something that we've dabbled in before, and I feel like it never quite clicked with us until now. So we're still in our fairly early days of tabletop RPGs, but I would love to one day maybe GM a game. I would love to have our friends play characters, and I know they would be terrible and mess with lore and ask to do things, and I'll be like, you can't do that, and then they'll roll a 20, and I'll be like, okay, well, you did that.
You just did that. Yeah, I mean, I would definitely love to do an RPG Star Wars game sometime in the future. When I'm not studying. Which I'm not studying right now, and I should be. Freezy2324, thank you so much for your super chat. Do you think Mark Hamill will be at the next celebration? He wasn't at the last one, and it is my dream to meet him. Was he not at the last one?
I guess not. I think he was at one. He was at. Yeah, he was at Orlando.
Yeah.
He wasn't at Chicago. He was at Orlando.
I mean, I hope so, but then again, I know people have their own lives. Poor Mark Hamill deserves all the rest he wants. But
I think he would. I mean, he seems to really enjoy being a part of the fandom. I mean, he tweets fun Star Wars stuff all the time.
Oh, yeah, all the time.
So I don't see him being like, well, I'm done with all that.
Yeah. I'm sure he'll be back to another one, especially after COVID knocked out the one from this year. Maybe by the next one, he'll be like, I want to go to something like this again.
Yeah. Everyone's going to be desperate to do anything outside of the house. So.
Even celebrities going to conventions. SFC Pruitt 101.
There he is.
Thank you for your super chat.
I hope they were here when you said that you love turtles.
I don't think they were, but Molly, Alex.
What is it?
I like turtles. Shrug emoji. Also,
I like it's kind of like
also
kind of a badass over here.
What was the planet that Mando and Boba met back up with Bo? It looked Lothal-ish.
I don't know. Right now, it's
turtle emoji.
It is currently listed as unnamed desert planet on Wikipedia. So I do not know. I don't think it's been named. Maybe we'll have to wait for the reference book that's coming out in like May. We're getting a reference book this coming year, so I think we'll maybe get a name for it, but I would hope it's not Lothal, only because like they were fighting to not have it industrialized. And so to have it industrialized is a real bummer.
Yeah. Ted Comment has the next two super chats. Ted says, and that the new schedule is only till the spring?
So okay, that's good.
What is
their work schedule?
Oh, the work schedule. This is what happens when we get behind. And then he says, what pointers would you offer to a new streamer on Twitch?
Find
every way possible to involve the chat into your streams.
It like you just want to try to make people feel like they're involved with the show, whether you're answering questions or what Molly and I did over Halloween was have people basically give us jump scares while we were playing scary games. I wouldn't recommend doing that all the time. What?
Do these shoot out?
Yep. Well, that's gone.
Is that it?
No, those are all extra.
Where'd it go?
I don't know.
I didn't even see it shoot.
You hit the bag and it bounced off. It's gone forever.
Oops.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. That's the main thing, is try to involve the people that are watching it, even if it's just talking to the chat. But other than that, for Twitch, like I don't have really any growth options. I know more about YouTube. I know that Twitch has not a lot of search functionality. It's not like YouTube, where YouTube is the second biggest search engine in the world.
I would say, I mean, definitely play what you want to play, but it does help if you're playing newly released games.
That's
think
iffy, because if people are searching for someone playing a new game, it's going to, like, the way they order it is who has the most views right now. So if you're a brand new streamer, you're not going to be high up on that list. So I would try to find a game that you really like playing that maybe doesn't give as much love. I mean, I follow someone that all they play is A Link to the Past. They're Link's Awakening. They're our friend David, who competes in Zelda randomizers and speedruns. I found someone who basically does the same thing for my favorite Zelda game, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. And
then you never watched David's streams ever again.
I watched David's stream too.
I'm just kidding.
That's rude.
I'm kidding.
But Link to the Past is better than... Or Link's Awakening is better than Link to the Past. Hot take.
Hot take.
I only say that because it was my first Zelda game, and I love it.
Garfo00, thank you for your super chat. Shower thought of the day. Din's armor used to be red. Could he have been a Mandalorian? Just like the armorer, perhaps that group is the Watch.
I think Din was too young. He was probably still coming up. Like, he was rescued during the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
And he was 8, 9, 10, around there. So even if he were rescued at the start of the Clone Wars, by the end of it, he'd be like 13 at the oldest. So... And even the Mandalorians took their helmets off. So I think he was probably sequestered away doing his own thing.
Most likely. Exalt, thank you for your super chat. Finally collected all Legends Epic collections for the comics so far. Dark Empire is next up. I just want more canon Rey stories already, mostly. I would love to hear more about Rey.
Yeah, I don't know what their... Oh, there it is. Okay, I don't know what their plan is for Rey. That, like, they're doing some Star Wars Adventures stories with her, but those comics don't have nearly the audiences like the Marvel runs. So if you're, like, desperate for some Rey content, check out the new Star Wars Adventures line. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't know what their plan is.
Sorry, I saw some people in the chat saying their screen went blank, but I think it's fine. Yeah, I think it's fine.
Okay. This has been one of the least technically eventful streams we've had in a while. I feel like we've had a lot of problems kind of recently.
I'm going to read 2 more and then I might need to take a bathroom break.
Okay. I can handle it.
Richard Ganther, thank you so much for your super chat. Finally caught a live stream. Just wanted to say thank you for all your content. I love it so much. Less than a week until Light of the Jedi. So excited for that and can't wait for your review. Oh, here we go.
I just want to take every chance I can get to be like, this is so good. If you've been wanting something just new and different in Star Wars, this is it. It's still Star Wars. It feels familiar, but it's also, man, this new era.
Are the Jedi cool?
Oh God, they're so cool.
Okay, that's all.
I love them.
That's all that matters.
Avar Chris is great. Buryaga, instant favorite. Lodestorm, so cool. Like, he was someone that kind of creeps up on you.
Love it. Do they get to use their lightsabers a lot?
Yeah.
I was going to say, otherwise this cover is misleading.
Actually, yeah, they have these really awesome... I'll just say that I don't want to, like, get into things that will ruin... It's not a big surprise, but, like, they have more uses for their lightsabers than just as weapons.
Do they light candles with them?
Well, you ruined it. I'm so excited to keep going into the High Republic. It's something where the other 2 books, they aren't that level of exciting to me, but they were still good. But even if they were bad, Light of the Jedi is so good that
people are yelling at you for
care.
Spoilers in the chat.
I didn't spoil anything.
No, I don't. He didn't spoil anything.
I didn't. I promise I didn't. because I want people to be able to see this stuff for themselves. But Light of the Jedi is so good that even if the next 2 books were bad, which they are not, I would be all in.
Yes. I still haven't read them, so I really need to do that soon.
My official review is going to be out on Tuesday, I think, because that's when the book comes out. So you can look forward to that, but that my review is that it's great. And the more of this I have, the more I'll... listen here!
Listen here!
You listen, Light of the Jedi. I love it.
Okay. The Bear 607, thank you for your super chat. Just got here. Don't know if this question was asked or not, but what are your thoughts on the Pablo, Hidalgo, and Star Wars theory question mark thing? Love your vids. I've seen our mods talking about this. We weren't involved in any of that, so we're not going to talk about it.
Thank you for the super chat, but it's just something we don't want to be a part of.
Doesn't concern us, so yeah. Ted comment with another super chat. I want to see a special edition of Phantom Menace where the only difference is young Anakin as played by Hayden Christensen, because it would be funny.
It would be funny.
Like little
Anakin is...
Little Annie.
One of my favorite... This just jogged my memory. One of my favorite Schmodown training memories is that I asked Molly, and this was from one of the Trivial Pursuit cards, who has the line, "Anakin, you look so handsome," upon seeing him again after a long time. And Molly just blurted out, "Watto," and now I cannot... That's how I view that scene now. "Annie, you look so handsome!" Ah!
What a great...
I wish.
What a great impression.
Thank you.
All right, here's where we left off. I have to go to the little ladies' room.
Lawrence Fletcher, thanks for the super chat. Muppets in Star Wars, Oscar the Grouch as Captain Phasma. I mean, he's got the armor. He's in the trash can already. So that is not a bad idea. Trying to think of other good Muppets. I think we already named some good ones, though. Oh, Tollyman15, thank you for the super chat. KOTOR playthrough sometime with the restored content mod. Yes, to KOTOR. I need to figure out how to mod it. I've never modded a game before. I should just hit up Bombastic, or you know what? Hold on. This is a little easier for me. I should hit up Bombastic because he does... Now I left the instructions over there. Bombastic does so many mod videos, so he would, I'm sure, be able to walk me through it. I bet it's super easy. But I've never tried to mod anything, so that makes me a little bit nervous. But yeah, I want to do a lore play series for KOTOR 2 because I've never done it. I did KOTOR 1, and I know people really want me to do lore plays again now that things have calmed down. Maybe I'll have some time. Maybe I'll stream it and then break it down, or just stream it and play it. I don't know. I get ideas for these series, and then they wind up being time consuming, and then when the Mandalorian is on, everything gets so busy, and they're only going to get busier because we have 10 series on the way. So I should do KOTOR 2 at the very least sooner rather than later. So hopefully I'll hop into that. Captain Spaceballs, thanks for the super chat. Is Revan actually canon or not? He is, or she. The name Darth Revan is canon. Thanks to the Rise of Skywalker visual dictionary, there were a bunch of Sith legions. So the red Sith troopers, they were named after old Sith lords. And so Darth Revan was in there. I think... Oh, I'm blanking on his name. Oh, wait, no, it wasn't Naga Sadow. But Naga Sadow was also named in the Rise of Skywalker dictionary. Malgus, maybe? There were a handful of Sith lords that were canonized by that just little list of Sith legions. I'm missing a piece. I found it.
Starting New Year's early.
What do we get? Oh, it's almost 8:30. Okay, well, we're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna wrap up this set. I mean,
Well, everyone saw my red sweatpants that I wear every time we stream.
well, I'm wearing my gray sweatpants, so it's all business. It's like a vertical mullet. Business up top, party on the bottom.
My headache started to come back again, so I got some water. But I was like, you know what I really want?
You know it'll solve this headache. Some champagne.
I mean, I might need some sugar. My blood sugar might be low. You never
That
know.
is, I'm just laughing because every time I have champagne, which I love, it gives me a headache.
But champagne with orange juice is healthy.
Vitamin C, baby.
Baby. Where'd we leave off?
I think that top one is the next in line.
Leanne Downey, thank you for your super chat. You both are amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Did you watch the gallery for Mandalorian Season 2? There is a guy with a boom mic wearing short pink shorts, and I couldn't stop laughing.
I screamed.
Yes, we did watch it. Amazing. I'm so sad that there wasn't multiple episodes of it like there were for the first one. Excuse me. And I missed it the first time, but Alex pointed out to me that one of the boom guys is in fact wearing short pink shorts over
his jeans.
Over his jeans. Just like invoking the spirit of pink shorts guy.
But I want to talk to him. I want to talk to that man and be like, what was your thought process? Because obviously it was an homage, but did he do it because he was like, oh, I know that the behind the scenes crew is going to be here today, so I should throw on my little shorts. and he knows that Star Wars fans will get a kick out of it. I want to know if it just happened, if it was serendipitous, if he's like, I'm going to wear these shorts and it'll be hilarious. The behind the scenes crew is here.
Uh-oh. Now I'm going to be that guy.
Yep. But
or known as that guy.
Everyone's celebrating.
Oscar Vasquez, thank you for your super chat. Would you rather be a nerf herder, moof milker, or a mud scruffer? Smiley face.
I think a nerf herder.
I was going to say nerf herder too, because like that seems like such a peaceful life.
Yeah.
You could live on a farm.
It sounds like Leia was just being mean.
I mean, she is like kind of a rich little girl. She probably knows nothing about what the life of an actual nerf herder is. And I'm sure it's very peaceful and, humble.
I agree.
But what do I know? Got another super chat from Ferris with no message, just a super chat. Thank you,
Thanks,
Ferris.
Love you, Ferris.
I don't know if he's watching the stream or if he just kind of pops in and gives a super chat and pops back out, which to me is very Ferris of him to do, but we certainly appreciate it. Man, my eyesight is going. Jack Scarada, thank you for your super chat.
I like the username.
The username? Jack
It's
Skirata.
it's a reference.
What's it a reference to?
Cal Skirata. Clan Skirata was a Legends Mandalorian clan.
Oh, all right. Well,
Or that's his name, and it's just a dope name. Which
possible.
Jack Skirata, no relation to the Mandalorian Skiratas.
Again, thoughts on the Hidalgo Star Wars theory drama? No thoughts. We weren't involved, so we didn't want to talk about it on the channel.
This is a happy place.
Yes.
Drama-free zone.
Ted comment with another super chat. How would you feel if Rey's lightsaber crystal used to be Ben's? I, for one, really like that.
I don't know how she would change it to yellow, but it is kind of a nice thought.
Yeah?
There's nothing to say, I don't know, like Star Wars rules change all the time. There's nothing to say that it couldn't change from blue to yellow, but...
That, I do...
Or I guess it would be red to yellow.
I do kind of like that, because, like, Ahsoka bled a red lightsaber to be white. She...
Purified it.
Purified it to be white. Rey and Kylo, or Rey and Ben Solo being a dyad in the Force, who knows what would happen if she were to purify his crystal into something else.
Yeah, they could always just be like, oh, a dyad thing. It makes yellow crystals.
I kind of like that, honestly. I mean, maybe they'll explore that in a future story. Oh, that was bad. Sorry.
Do that one.
Maybe they'll explore that in a future story, but you know what? Until then, I'm gonna...
Jesus.
What?
I'm gonna fix it. It's hanging
I'll
off.
fix it.
Nope, I already got it.
It's dark in here. Here.
Mine's very slightly better.
Until they say otherwise, I'm gonna say that that's my headcanon. Nothing but Star Wars. Thanks for the super chat. Just a little something to say thanks for all the great content. And sorry for shooting you down on the Blunderdome stream. I was the Nerf herder. Was that during Squadrons?
You! Yeah.
Was that during Squadrons?
Yeah.
Ooh, Alex is...
I remember.
Guess what, guys? Alex is not that good at Squadrons anymore.
No, the Operation Ace 2 is happening like right now. And I went on to Scalpwalka's stream. And Scalpwalka is someone who murdered us at one point. Like, we couldn't do anything. We were just paralyzed. We'd fly out of the hangar and die. And so, like, I popped on his stream. I was like, I need to study you. And then we got to talking. But anyway, I went onto his stream, and they were, like, 3-2. They'd lost 2 matches. I was like, I cannot even fathom how badly we would be being beaten if we had participated in this one. We would have been just destroyed.
You had your moment of glory early.
We got lucky.
Early on, and since then...
I mean, no one can say that they've ever beaten the first top squadron in the world. When it was just a handful of players.
In the first...
When the tournament was only creators. And they didn't open it up. Like, now they're able to because of private matches and everything, but...
All right, I won't say that you're bad at Squadrons now. There's just people who are much better at it than you are now.
We're still pretty good at it, but we're not that good at it.
Another Ted comment, super chat. Thank you so much. Sam the Eagle should be Biggs, Beaker as IG-88, and Big Bird as Boba Fett.
Beaker as IG-88 is very good.
I would love that. They're kind of the same shape.
Yeah.
Bartek Cubica.
Go ahead.
Thank you for your super chat. Just says, thank you for your 2020 live streams. See you in 2021.
Thank you.
Heart.
They're going to keep going. These two go on those.
Like this? That? Nope.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Adam S-Step, thanks for the super chat. I'd love if Lucasfilm announced a scripted comedy shot like The Office documentary style, but based on the crew shooting episode 1. Whoa. What movies, TV show would you choose to see in this dream show? See, I wouldn't mind like a mockumentary set in Star Wars.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Like all the people in the Yavin base that are just like messing with those maps and stuff and the lines on the glass.
That one guy with the macro binoculars. Or
And
no,
like, pew, pew.
the what?
It's like a scanner. I don't even know what it's called.
I always think that he's like checking for speeders.
Yeah.
He's just like
Kinda.
scanning the guy, but he's up there all by himself in his little tower.
Yes. That I would love to see a tongue-in-cheek. I don't think they'll ever do it. I don't think they have enough of a sense of humor. and I don't think Star Wars fans do, frankly. I think if they announced something like that, people would be all up in arms about it. But I would love to see a mockumentary set in Star Wars.
Me too. Jawas in Java, thank you for your super chat. Would you be on board for an animated series post The Rise of Skywalker if Daisy, John, and Oscar won't commit to any more live action movies?
Yeah, I'd be fine with that. It's not
Yeah.
the first thing I want.
I mean, they could go way into the future,
Yeah.
and it could have nothing to do with the Skywalkers or
Agreed.
the adopted name Skywalkers.
Yeah, I'm ready to, like, this is why I'm so excited for the High Republic, is that I'm ready to do new stuff. Just, we got the trilogy about those characters. I would absolutely watch an animated show about them. But my first choice is to go meet some new characters. I don't know.
I do really love the chemistry of those characters, though. Louis Lombardi, thank you for your super chats. Where would a live-action Iden best fit?
I think she could pop up in The Mandalorian or Rangers of the New Republic. I'm trying to figure something out. Oh, put one of those on that.
Just on one side?
Yep. Yeah, Rangers of the New Republic makes sense to me. Like, she's still around, she's still hunting down Imperial cells or something.
I like that. I mean, you could put Iden in just about any story where the timeline would work, and I would be super psyched about it.
I'm glad that they're doing a lot of this, like, hey, we need a voice actor for this animated or video game character. Why don't we cast actors who can then play those characters? I'm all about that.
Yeah. I can't believe we've been hovering around 600 people watching this.
That's insane.
This entire time. We're almost to 600 likes, too. Wouldn't that be cool? If we got to 600 likes. Anyways. Thank you all so much for watching.
I hope people were watching my puzzled face trying to figure out what direction this thing went on.
Hey, we hit 600 likes.
Hey.
Happy New Year. Here's some likes.
Thanks so much, everybody.
Cheers. Psychopather, thank you for your super chat. What heroes would you want in a Battlefront 3?
Well, keep all the ones we've already got. Honestly, I like this never got enough attention, but the first Battlefront, when they did the Death Star DLC.
Oh my gosh, we have so many likes now. Sorry.
When they did the Death Star DLC, you could play. They didn't name Biggs, but you could play as Red 3, and I knew. So I would love some more Starfighter heroes, even though like it was basically just a slightly better X-Wing.
So, is this any time period that we want for Battlefront 3?
I assumed that it would be.
I want to play as Mando. Little baby Yoda.
Yeah, that'd be great.
With a little Grogu.
I mean, keep going with the bounty hunters. Bosk is in there, but like, let's pull in IG-88. I don't know why 9 Nub never came back in Battlefront 2. And Greedo. I thought that the droids, BB-8 and BB-9E, I thought that was fun. Just something different. Ooh. Oh my god, I'm dropping everything.
Reefton just said, Molly, you need to do your hand thingy more often. It's magic. I don't know what I did.
That?
This?
I don't know. Or did you do the magic hand thing?
Or this? Or this? I have lots of magic hand waves. Ted Comet, another super chat. Thank you so much, Ted. Just played the B-Wing and Squadrons, and the cockpit isn't gyroscopic. In quotations, my disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Let me help you out. Let me help you out. Because you have to use the right component. There is a gyroscopic component to add on, and it makes the ship a little more maneuverable and harder to hit if you're using it.
Oh, it is this.
Okay. But it also will, like, if you have proton bombs loaded as your loadout.
Loadout.
Yeah.
I said outload.
As your outload. If you have those, instead of 5, you'll get 10. So it doubles whatever you've got if you're using the gyroscope. Because it's not really that useful otherwise. But, yeah, there you go. There is a gyroscopic cockpit in there. Do not fret.
Chris Pacetto, thank you for your super chat. Gonzo is Watto. Fantastic.
Yeah. How did we miss that?
Ralph is Chewie, and Ernie as Poe. Bushy eyebrows. Thank you for all that you do. I really like all of those assignments. Intoxicated Gamer, thank you for your super chat. They stream now? They stream now. Loved your channel for a long time. Thanks for great content and always staying positive. This is the way. Cheers to a better 2021.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. We stream now. We have been streaming for a little while.
And we're going to keep doing it.
I think we're caught up.
Great.
What'd you point at?
There's one right there.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying. I think
okay.
we're caught up.
We're almost done with this set.
But yeah, once I get caught up, I'll start sifting through the chat. Noah Inde? Sorry. I butcher names. I'm sorry. Trivia. Thanks for your super chat. Trivia, do you know the names of the 2 drummers in the Max Rebo band? Wishing you guys a happy and healthy new year.
I do not.
Are those the guys with the big drums?
The Weequay.
The Weequay.
You looked them up.
I looked them up. I know they have names. I don't know what they are off the top of my head. But yeah, I don't know where I saved their names, but they're written down somewhere.
Yeah, I have no idea. I just know that, well, one of them's Weequay. I don't know if they both are. I think they are.
I think so too. Oh, okay, and now we got 2 more. The Star Wars Immortal. Thanks for your super chats.
What's up?
Arizona voted to legalize a certain plant, and I am totally ready for the High Republic too.
Hey.
That's amazing, and I'm jealous, and I wish Georgia would do the same. Ted comment with another super chat. Bert and Ernie should be R2 and 3PO. That would be pretty cute.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
And as far as that, we are caught up on super chats.
Hit that chat up. We are almost done with this set, but
oh, I spoke too soon. Ed Tierney, thank you so much for your super chat. Thank you for another great year of content. You two rock. I hope to either team up with you or verse Alex in Squadrons at some point. Happy New Year.
see if we can figure that out.
You could probably beat Alex at this point in Squadrons. Just saying.
I don't know why you're like this all of a sudden. You know what I have to say to that?
What?
Just hold on. Don't look.
That could have gone in my eye.
If you had looked, it might have.
Instead, it hit me on my head. Oh, now you're gonna lose it, just like I lost the last one. Miranda here. Thank you for your super chat. What's your thoughts on on Afra showing up in one of the TV shows or ever getting her own movie? Feeling a lack of LGBTQ characters in Star Wars and hoping for more representation. Happy New Year.
I want Afra to get her own show.
I did too.
I don't know that. I mean, I'm sure she could pop into a show the same way that Ahsoka did in The Mandalorian, but I would want it to be. I don't know. She can hold the spotlight all her own. I don't want her to be a sidekick.
Yeah, but
I'd be very down for a live action Afra.
I totally agree. We need more LGBTQ representation in Star Wars. Afra is right there. She's an amazing character.
Everyone already loves her.
Well-loved character. She's got such a cool story. I think it's only a matter of time before she shows up in something live action.
I hope that's true. I mean, there have been rumors of a series. I think animated is what I've heard the most. There have been rumors, and I'm hopeful that they are true.
Animated would be great too, but yeah, I agree. Caleb Null, thanks for another super chat. I finished up the DO at the end of the stream. I'll be sure to tweet it out after the stream. Awesome. Yeah, tweet it, tag us in it, let us know.
Yeah, if anyone's building with us, let us know.
Yeah, I want to see what you guys are building. Noah End, thank you for another super chat. Akrev is Weequay, and
Clatuinian.
Umpus,
That's right.
Umpus Stay is Clatuinian. Oh my god. I'm a classical percussionist in college, and those two have always humored me. Okay,
that makes sense.
That's amazing.
Akrev and Umpus Stay. Try to remember those.
That sounds like Pig Latin. Umpus Stay?
Yeah, Umpus Stay. And
okay, yeah. Those names sound vaguely familiar, like I wrote them down.
Akrev, I definitely was like, yep, I know that name.
And Rod Films with our final super chat.
Yeah, we gotta wrap it up, unfortunately.
Says, I have a complicated relationship with turtles.
Aw.
That's.
I'm sure turtles love you.
It happens. You know, you can't love all of them. You can't hate all of them. It's complicated. But
that needs to be it, because I haven't eaten in 12 since 12. I almost said in 12 hours.
I was like, what?
No, it's been a while. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us.
Oh, Ted
Again,
with another super chat says, would you care if I shared my Twitch link in a super chat? I'm starting a stream at 8. Put it in the chat.
Yeah, just put it in chat. You don't need to super chat it.
Yeah, don't need to super chat it.
If I could raid you, I would. I don't know why Twitch has so many fun streaming tools to be like, I'm wrapping this up.
Yeah, the raid.
Everyone go, like, I'm just going to send you to watch my friend here.
Yes.
Yeah, Ted, go for it. I assume by 8 you mean it's almost 9 for us, but you're probably an hour behind us, so I assume you mean in 8 minutes. Twitch.tv/Ted Comet. He's going to be streaming.
Yeah.
So go hang out with Ted.
So yeah, this is great. This is what you built, among other things.
I built so many things.
Thank you guys so much for joining us on this random Wednesday evening. This is our last live stream of the year.
We'll see you next year.
See you next year, which will be next...
In 2 days.
In 2 days. What are we streaming in 2 days?
I just mean it. Just making a joke. Because, next year's not that far away.
Gotcha.
Oh, my God.
Well, yeah, we'll do...
You'll see what I have to deal with.
We'll have another Lego stream in a week.
Well, we might take next week off. Next week's our...
Oh, right.
So we're probably going to take 1 week off. And then we'll be back at it. I don't know. We could do next Wednesday. If you really want to. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We're leaving... No, never mind.
We'll figure it out. We might be back next week. We had talked about taking a week off. We'll figure it out. Either way, January, the first Lego stream is going to start. The Millennium Falcon. The big one.
The big one.
It's 8,000 pieces. I don't see how many is on there, but it's
a lot.
It's going to take us probably months to get through. So that'll be fun. Yeah, Lego streams aren't going anywhere. This was just the last one of 2020.
Do you know if Blunderdome is streaming tonight?
No, but Mark said he might, and I was going to go play games with them, so... But...
Maybe.
Oh, no, Mark said he couldn't.
Maybe I'll stream something tonight.
Anyway,
this is the end of this stream.
Thank you so much for hanging out all year since June when we started doing this. Thanks for joining us. Thank you for your support in super chats and in likes and in views and just chatting and hanging out. It's been so much fun. And yes. I'm so glad that this was all Molly's idea, and it was so great. And I'm glad that we're going to keep doing it next year in 2021.
Yeah, everyone have a safe New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. If you're going out, be safe, be careful. If you're staying in, have a good time. There's tons of live streams happening on New Year's. I know Mark Ellis is doing a comedy live stream. But yeah, that's going to be it for us tonight.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
May the Force be with you.